हेलो एवरीवन। ऑब्जेक्टिव सीरीज में एक नया वीडियो लेकर आ रहा हूं। अप टू 40 क्वेश्चन तक मैंने कर दिया था प्रीवियस वीडियो में। अगर आपने नहीं देखा है तो आप जा करके देखें। बहुत सारे लोगों ने मेरे वीडियो को बहुत अप्रिसिएट किया है, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट। और हाँ, मेरे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें, क्योंकि आप लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करते हो तो उससे मेरे में थोड़ी और एनर्जी आती है और मैं वीडियो जल्दी जल्दी बनाऊंगा। तो बढ़ते हैं अगले क्वेश्चन पे, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 41। सो विच मेथड वाज यूज्ड टू स्टडी प्रोटेस्टेंट एथिक एंड स्पिरिट ऑफ कैपिटलिज्म? Was Stehen ideal type historical materialism? All of the above. So Protestant ethic and spirit of capitalism को मैक्स वेबर ने लिखा था और उसमें जो मेथड यूज किया गया था वो है आइडियल टाइप। सो आइडियल टाइप के थ्रू प्रोटेस्टेंट एथिक में मैक्स वेबर ने पहले तो प्रोटेस्टेंट एथिक का आइडियल टाइप बनाया, इसके बाद कैपिटलिज्म का आइडियल टाइप बनाया, एंड देन ही ऑब्जर्व्ड द अनकैनी सिमिलैरिटी बिटवीन दीज टू। देन ही सेड दैट इट वाज द प्रोटेस्टेंट एथिक दैट हेराल्डेड मॉडर्न कैपिटलिज्म। सो ऑप्शन 2 इज द करेक्ट वन। वस्टीहन उसका अनदर मेथड है जिसमें वो इंटरप्रिटेटिव अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ सोशल एक्शन की बात करता है, राइट। यहां पे जो आइडियल टाइप उन्होंने बनाया था प्रोटेस्टेंट एथिक का, वो आइडियल टाइप है आइडियल टाइप ऑफ हिस्टोरिकल पार्टिकुलर। ओके, सो हिस्टोरिकल मटेरियलिज्म ये मार्क्स की मेथोडोलॉजी है, अंडरस्टैंड। सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज मार्क्स एक्सप्लेन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एज समथिंग पैथोलॉजिकल एंड हार्मफुल, द इंजन ऑफ प्रोग्रेस, एज एन अनक्रिएटिव फोर्स, एंड लास्ट वन इज ए वे ऑफ लाइफ। तो आपको पता है कि कार्ल मार्क्स ने यह कहा था कि जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है वो एक्ट एज इंजन ऑफ प्रोग्रेस और मोटर ऑफ हिस्ट्री। इट इज द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट थ्रू विच वन स्टेज चेंजेस टू अनदर स्टेज, राइट। और उसने कहा कि जो लास्ट कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है कैपिटलिज्म में बिटवीन हैव्स एंड हैव नॉट, इट वुड बी मोस्ट एक्यूट एंड दैट विल लीड टू रेवोल्यूशन एंड सोशलिस्ट स्टेज विल बी हेराल्डेड। बढ़ते हैं अगले क्वेश्चंस पे। द कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ मार्क्स, which of the following statement is wrong? Young Marx was Hegelian. For Marx, feudalism has the maximum class exploitation. Primitive communism and advanced communism were same. India always had class antagonism. This is a very beautifully designed question. इस क्वेश्चन में मार्क्स के बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट की अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाएगी। तो आप वीडियो को स्टॉप करें और देखें कि इसका आंसर क्या है। और हां, मेरे वीडियो को आप लाइक और सब्सक्राइब भी कर सकते हैं, राइट। तो इसका आंसर है यंग मार्क्स वाज हेगेलियन। व्हेन मार्क्स वाज यंग, ही वाज वेरी मच फैसिनेटेड विथ हेगेल्स डायलेक्टिकल मटेरियलिज्म, राइट। थीसिस, एंटीथेसिस एंड सिंथेसिस, एंड दिस हैपेंस थ्रू आइडिया। सो फॉर मार्क्स feudalism has maximum class exploitation? No. For Marx, most acute class exploitation is in capitalism because inequality is immense. Class polarization will be maximum. Understand? Third, primitive communism and advanced communism were same. No. Primitive communism level of technology will be very less, while in advanced communism technology would be very high. So human being will able to control nature very easily, understand. So the main difference lies in the extent of technology. And India always had class antagonism? No, because India had Asiatic mode of production before Britishers came to India and created new material condition. ये चीज बहुत अच्छे से A.R. देसाई ने एक्सप्लेन किया है सोशल बैकग्राउंड ऑफ इंडियन नेशनलिज्म बुक में, SBIN, दैट इज सोशल बैकग्राउंड ऑफ इंडियन नेशनलिज्म। आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे। Who conceptualized conspicuous consumption? Adam Smith, David Ricardo, Saint-Simon, Thorstein Veblen, right? Conspicuous consumption yani consume irrationally, consume with, say that, opulence and so off, that is called conspicuous consumption. For example, मेरे पास गाड़ी है लेकिन नया मॉडल मैंने फटाक से खरीद लिया जैसे ही आया, that can be called as conspicuous consumption, right? So Adam Smith, no. David Ricardo, no. Saint-Simon, no. Veblen, yes, it was the Thorstein Veblen who talked about conspicuous consumption. अब देखते हैं एडम स्मिथ ने क्या कहा था. एडम स्मिथ ने वेल्थ ऑफ नेशन की बात किया था कि ब्रिटेन इज रिच. व्हाई? बिकॉज Adam Smith, invisible hand, because market economy work in Britain. Britain production system is systematized. He gave the example of pin factory, right? Division of labor that created efficiency, right? But you know what Marx said? That will come in next question about Adam Smith. Marx has commented on Adam Smith. It will come David Ricardo. David Ricardo talked about comparative advantage. One more thing that David Ricardo talked, he said that if you will give more wages to workers, worker will not that use wage properly, rather than they will use those wages in gambling as well as, say, alcoholism. So David Ricardo was interestingly favor of low wages. Understand? Saint-Simon, you know that in economy he hasn't talked much. Saint-Simon coined the term like class. Understand? So correct answer was Veblen. आते हैं अब next question पे. Who among the following has distinguished between lion and foxes as a type of elite? Pareto, Robert Michaels, Max Weber, C.W. Mills. The correct answer is Vilfredo Pareto, who talked about lion and foxes. He has taken it from, tell me, note down in the comment. He has taken from, I'm giving you option, Machiavelli, Thomas Hobbes, Aristotle. Only 3 options I am giving. Tell me from where Pareto took lion and foxes. Roberto Michael talked about iron laws of oligarchy, that it is ultimately that bureaucracy will prevail. Understand? Max Weber talked about power, that is legitimate power or authority, or illegitimate power or coercion. Understand? C.W. Mills talked about power elite. समझ में आ गया? So it is the Pareto that talked about circulation of elite, in which he talked about lion and foxes. Lion who take decisive action, foxes who are cunning, manipulative. So lion replace fox, fox replace lion. That happens. And he was giving this idea in context of Marxism, right? Many people believe those days that due to class struggle or due to inequality, what will happen? That ultimately revolution will take place. He said, no. There won't be any revolution. Rather, what will happen? Circulation of elite. Now come to the next question. So next question is about anomic suicide. So according to Durkheim, occur when regulation is high, regulation is low, integration is high, integration is low. All you know that anomy occur when? Anomy occurs when social facts are no more coercive, means regulation is low. So anomic suicide when regulation is low. Understand? एक चीज और मैं आपको बता रहा हूं कि आप एक चीज याद रखना, ऐसे अल्टर ईगो एक वर्ड होता है ना, अल्टर ईगो का मतलब होता है काउंटर पार्ट, डुप्लीकेट. सो अल्टर ईगो से याद रखना अल्टरिस्टिक, ईगोइस्टिक, और ये दोनों क्या है? वॉवेल है, ए है, ई है, राइट? तो आई, अल्टर ईगो इज आई, दैट इज इंटीग्रेशन, राइट? ये ना आपको मैं ऐसे एक स्पून है तो स्पून में मैं रख के आपको फीड कर रहा हूं ऐसे। देखो ये है कॉन्सेप्ट। इससे क्या होता है ना कि एग्जाम के कंडीशन में भी आप बिल्कुल भी नहीं बोलोगे। अगर कंफ्यूज भी हो गए तो आप इस आइडिया से अपने कंफ्यूजन को रिजॉल्व कर लोगे एंड देन यू विल रीच एट द करेक्ट कंक्लूजन। नाउ कमिंग टू, सो आप बता सकते हो व्हेन रेगुलेशन इज हाई तो क्या होगा, बताओ, फैटलिस्टिक। व्हेन इंटीग्रेशन इज हाई क्या होगा, अल्टरिस्टिक। व्हेन इंटीग्रेशन इज लो, ईगोइस्टिक। नीचे कमेंट करो कि फार्मर की सुसाइड किस टाइप्स की सुसाइड है। चलो अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे। Who among the following conceive of sociology as a science of interpretative understanding of social action? Talcott Parson, Emile Durkheim, Karl Marx, Max Weber. No, Talcott Parson talk about social system, agile paradigm. Durkheim, yeah, he talk about action, but he never said that it is a science of interpretative understanding. Talcott Parson is essentially functionalist. Right? So, Emile Durkheim, no, he is also functionalist. For him, sociology is study of social facts through social institution. Karl Marx never talked about sociology. Karl Marx was not a sociologist. What he wrote, sociologist accommodated his writing in sociology. Max Weber, yes, it is the Max Weber that talk about sociology is a science of interpretative understanding of social action. So correct is Max Weber. Now move to next question. Who said caste old is being replaced by caste new? This terminology was given in respect of modernizing India, that in India lots of things are changing and modernizing. So a sociologist in India observed that caste old is being replaced by caste new. Caste old is what? Means Brahmins who were traditionally, say that the priestly class, now indulge in occupation like doctors, engineers, professors, teachers, while Kshatriyas who were earlier warrior class. So now they are employed in what? Military, police, right? Vaisyas, they were doing business, they are now doing business, they are in successful businessmen. While Sudras, earlier they were doing menial job, even now they are taking menial jobs, whether it's the government, for example, peon, sweeper, cleaner, all these things. So this sociologist said that caste old is being replaced by caste new. Who was that sociologist? See here, option 1 Ghure, second is Andre Bete, third is M.N. Srinivas, A.R. Desai. Correct answer is none other than Professor Andre Bete. Ghure never said that caste old is being replaced by caste new. He gave 6 structural or essential attribute of caste. Right? वो याद रखना है आपको. So, M.N. Srinivas talked about dominant caste, vote bank. He also said one very famous sentence that dowry is modern sati, because those days so many women were being burnt, right? Because they did not bring, say, required dowry to that family. Understand? So he said that dowry is modern sati. Now come to A.R. Desai. A.R. Desai is a Marxist. He is best known for his book Social Background of Indian Nationalism. Now come to the next question. Who said dowry is modern sati? Option 1 Ghure, Andre Bete, M.N. Srinivas, A.R. Desai. Of course it is M.N. Srinivas. Rest option I have explained just. So now come to the next question. So tribes are backward class Hindus. This is statement of option 1 Ghure, Andre Bete, Warrior Elvin, A.R. Desai. So correct answer is G.S. Ghure. G.S. Ghure believe that tribes are backward class Hindu because they are imperfectly integrated segment of Hindu society. While Andre Bete said that tribes have been more or less outside the Hindu religious fold. यानी कि ट्राइबल लार्जली वो हिंदुआइज नहीं थे. वेरियर एल्विन सेड दैट all the problem of tribes are due to contact with wider society. So he talked about isolationist approach. A.R. Desai hasn't said such things. So correct answer is G.S. Khure. Now come to next question. Question number. Oh, I have kept a bonus question. This is very important. Who studied the Hill Maria and Bhumi's tribe? Option 1, Warrior Elwin, Surjit Sinha, W.H.R. Reaver, Mayor Fortis. Correct answer is Surjit Sinha. Surjit Sinha compared Hill Maria tribe of modern day Chhattisgarh and Bhumi's tribe of West Bengal, and he observed that these two tribes have huge differences in their social structure. Basically, he was supporting tribe caste continuum given by F.G. Bailey. Understand, there is a concept called tribe caste continuum, right? So in tribe caste continuum, the problem with Indian tribe that it's very difficult to define them. Understand, in Africa you can define a tribe easily. In India it is difficult to define. Why? Because they are at the different stage of, say, civilization. So Surjit Sinha studied and he said that tribe caste continuum is a correct concept, and also tribes should be understood in terms of their relationship with wider society, and he called that is civilizational perspective, right? So Warrior Elwin, you know that which tribe did he study? Baiga tribe, understand, of Odisha, right? And Gond of Madhya Pradesh. W.H.R. Reaver, he studied Todaj. W.H.R. Reaver was guide of G.S. Khure. So Toda is very famous for fraternal polyandry, right? I have talked in detail about Toda. Mayor Fortis, he studied in Africa. So Mayor Fortis to ho hi nahi sakta because he has not studied Indian tribe. Mayor Fortis studied Ashanti and Telensi tribe, and then he studied with whom? E. Ivan Pritchard about African political system. Now come to the next question. Question number 11. Green Revolution did not happen in Punjab, Haryana and Western UP, North Bihar, coastal Andhra. So Punjab it happened, Haryana and Western UP it happened, North Bihar it did not happen. North Bihar is the very flood prone area, Sorrow of Bihar, Kosi River, वहां पे ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन की बात नहीं हुआ. कोस्टल आंध्रा, यस. ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन गवर्नमेंट फैसिलिटेटेड इन दोज एरिया which areas has adequate water supply for agriculture, relatively large land holding. Understand? So it is the government which facilitated by providing HYB at cheaper rate through various cooperative. They provided fertilizer. Understand? Canal were built. All right. So North Bihar it did not happen. Now come to the next question. Next question. The Me Too movement is part of which waves of feminism? First, second, third, fourth. Correct answer is Me Too movement is still going on. So it is fourth wave of feminism. मैं एक वीडियो में फेमिनिज्म को बहुत डिटेल में समझा दूंगा. सो फर्स्ट वेव ऑफ फेमिनिज्म में विमेन ने क्या डिमांड किया था? बताओ, कोई बता सकता है? फर्स्ट वेव ऑफ फेमिनिज्म. ऑल राइट, चलो मैं एक पूरा वीडियो ही फेमिनिज्म का करा दूंगा और बहुत अच्छे से समझा दूंगा. सो अब बढ़ते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 53. मॉडर्नाइजेशन ऑफ इंडियन ट्रेडिशन वाज पेन्ड बाय दीपांकर गुप्ता, वाई सिंह, आंद्रे बेते, एम.एन. श्रीनिवास. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज नन अदर देन योगेंद्र सिंह. ही वाज फ्रॉम माय कॉलेज, Jawaharlal Nehru University, JNU. Right? Dipankar Gupta Bokis, he was also from JNU, by the way. Mistaken modernity. आंद्रे बेते के सारे बुक्स आपको बताया ही है मैंने पिछले वीडियो में. एम.एन. श्रीनिवास, राइट? ही टॉक्ड अबाउट हिज मोस्ट फेमस बुक इज द रिमेंबर्ड विलेज. अंडरस्टैंड? Now come to next. Who said religion is society divinized? Max Weber, Karl Marx, Durkheim, none of the above. Correct answer is Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim says that in his study of elementary form of religious life, he said that totem is nothing but it is representation or collective representation of society. So people worship totem means people indirectly worship society. So religion is nothing but society divinized. मैक्स वेबर ने ऐसी कोई बात नहीं करा. कार्ल मार्क्स ने कहा religion is the opium of masses. Opium means why? Why opium? Because it subdues the pain of people by giving religious explanation that all right, you are poor because your deed in your past life, or you are poor because God is not happy with you. So Marx said that it give or it create a false consciousness, right? So religion is opium of mass. Come to next question. Now the next and last question. Which scientific method is top-down or confirmatory approach? So this is the question from methodology, and you all know that top-down approach is nothing but deductive method, right? While inductive method is bottom-up, right? In top-down approach or deductive approach, what happens? That you move from a theory, then you derive something from a theory, right? So from specific to more general, understand? While in inductive, like Emile Durkheim, he started with observation or data, then you develop hypothesis, then you prove hypothesis using multivariate analysis, and then you come to conclusion. So specific to general, that become bottom up approach. So top down or confirmatory approach is deductive method. Hypothesis is nothing but tentative statement explaining relation between two or more variables. Probabilistic approach is approach followed by Max Weber. Remember, Karl Marx followed monocausal or deterministic approach, in which he said that everything is decided by economic ways or economic infrastructure, right? But Max Weber said that you can only say that, while Max Weber said that you can say that this is most important cause, but you cannot say with confirmation that only this thing has caused this effect. For example, in Protestant Ethic and Spirit of Capitalism, Max Weber said that Protestant ethic was one of the most important cause. He said that there was other cause like political stability, free labor, well-developed market. Understand? So guys, this was the last question for this video, and बहुत मेहनत लगते हैं guys to make these video. सारे क्वेश्चन को मैं पर्सनली डिज़ाइन करता हूँ, तो प्लीज़ मेरे वीडियो को लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिलीज जो सोशियोलॉजी से जुड़े हुए हैं उनको भी रिकमेंड करो. मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो के साथ जल्द आऊँगा. थैंक यू सो मच.